Have you ever had a coach with literally no common sense? I was at football practice in August when Coach Michaels checked the heat warning on his phone showing 105 degrees. The weather app was basically screaming at people to stay inside, but he looked at us and said this heat separated champions from quitters. My teammate Kevin raised his hand, mentioning all outdoor activities were canceled that day. Coach Michaels' face got red. You want to make varsity or not? I'm taking notes on who's tough enough and who goes back to JV. Water breaks every 30 minutes only. Anyone who can't handle it can turn in their jersey now. The assistant coach mumbled about needing the bathroom and walked toward the main building. We knew he was getting help, but nobody said anything. Practice was awful from the start with Oklahoma drills and full pads, while the heat felt worse than usual. About an hour in, Thomas, our linebacker, dropped during a drill and coach told him to get to the bench and walk it off. Thomas crawled there and sat with his head between his knees while the student trainer kept texting on her phone. She was just a junior who couldn't stop practice, but she gave Thomas water from her bottle until coach saw her. Did I say water break? Put that away. Our captain Denny pretended he needed to check his helmet and jogged to his car, then came back with Gatorade hidden in his jersey that he secretly passed around when coach wasn't looking. The soccer field was empty, and the track team was gone while more guys were getting dizzy and sitting down between plays. The trainer was crying while texting frantically and begging coach to let Thomas get help, but he just kept blowing his whistle. Run it again, faster this time. We could see other teams had left, but we kept going as parents started showing up in the parking lot with some getting out to stand by the fence. 90 minutes in, everything went wrong when Ryan, our running back, fell face first during sprints, throwing up and shaking unlike Thomas who could crawl since Ryan was completely out. Denny grabbed his phone and called 911, telling them we had 2 players down with heat stroke and needed ambulances immediately before yelling for people to carry Ryan to the parking lot. We rushed over and picked Ryan up while Thomas was trying to stand, but kept falling, so 2 guys grabbed him under his arms as Coach Michaels was screaming at us to get back on the field. This is my practice and I didn't dismiss you. Get back here or you're all cut. Denny looked right at him. Cut us then. We're not letting them die for your ego. Coach's face went purple, but almost everyone walked off with about 40 of us leaving together carrying Ryan and Thomas while only Coach's son Brad and Anthony, who wanted quarterback, stayed behind. They kept running while we carried our teammates away, and Denny stayed on with 911 giving directions to our practice field behind campus. Parents ran from their cars, including one mom who was a nurse who checked Ryan and yelled his skin was hot and dry, so people poured water on him. Ambulances showed up 8 minutes after Denny called, and paramedics started IVs while packing ice around Ryan and Thomas. But Coach was still making Brad and Anthony run gassers, while EMTs treated heat stroke victims 20 yards away. Keep running! Champions don't quit! He shouted until the assistant coach came back with Principal Anderson and the resource officer. Anderson walked up to Coach with his face purple from anger. You're done, Michaels. Clear out your office. Paramedics said Ryan's temperature was 104.8 degrees, and both guys spent 3 days hospitalized. Then he got nominated for a leadership award while the school made new rules about canceling practice over 100 degrees, and parents got emails about new safety rules. Their parents filed criminal charges against Coach Michaels, who got fired, and the state board banned him from coaching for life while the district settled out of court.